Parshat Balak. Hashem speaks to us through everyday life. In our tradition, Balaam is seen as a big prophet. Not a good prophet per se, but a big one. The rabbis teach us that his prophecy was on the level of Moshe Rabbeinu's prophecy, except on the side of impurity. That's why it's so curious that he had such a strange interaction with his donkey. As Balaam is headed to harm the Jews, his donkey has a revelation. Quote, "The donkey saw the angel on the road with his sword drawn. So she turned aside into a field. Balaam beat the donkey to get it back onto the road. Then the angel stood in a path of the vineyards with a wall on both sides. The donkey saw the angel and she pressed against the wall, crushing Balaam's leg, and he beat her again. Then the angel stood in a narrow place where there was no room to turn right or left. The donkey saw the angel and it crouched down under Balaam. Balaam's anger flared and he beat the donkey with a stick." End quote. From Bamidbar 22:23-27. Balaam's donkey's vision was greater than Balaam's. Perhaps this is a dig at Balaam, that even his donkey sees more than him. Perhaps this points at a key deficiency in his outlook on life vis-a-vis Moshe's outlook. Moshe, in contradistinction to Balaam, was able to see a divine message in everything. Balaam beat his donkey. He couldn't conceive that God could speak to him through an animal, through everyday experiences. Compare this to Moshe Rabbeinu, who, according to the Midrash, saw a goat he was shepherding escape and immediately went to retrieve it. When he caught up with the goat, he realized it was fatigued. He picked it up on his shoulder and carried it back to the flock. Moshe saw the interaction with the goat as an opportunity for doing good, as a divine mission to protect the less fortunate. Balaam was a very spiritual prophet, but he was unable to hear such lessons being taught to him through everyday life. Hashem relays messages through many agents, through a goat or a donkey, or a seemingly random conversation at the supermarket, or even a text exchange with a loved one. Similarly, Hashem speaks through exquisite sunsets, calming sounds of ocean waves, and large swaying trees on a stroll through nature. Hashem speaks to us through everyday life. We just have to open ourselves up to hearing the message. Have a beautiful Shabbos.